G'day guys, the comic book noob here, and I've got another new comic day haul for February 10th, 2021. So stick around guys and we will go through this haul. Alright guys, and we're back, the comic book noob here, bringing you my comic book day haul for February 10th, 2021. I spent a lot. I didn't get a great deal of books. I got a couple of trades, so I will show them off towards the end of the video. I did pick up a few cool variant covers. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use one as a thumbnail, so you might have already seen that one, but we'll get to that anyway. So anyway guys, remember to like and subscribe if you like these comic haul videos. That's pretty much all they are. Just me showing off the comic book hauls I picked up for the week and just talking a bit of shit. And I do swear a bit as well. I did notice the last video I had got a few dislikes, and it's probably the video that I swore the most in. A couple F-bombs there, but so yeah, be warned. I do swear, or it could have been that my videos just suck. Either way, let's get into this haul, guys. I will just quickly say we didn't get any DC issues this week, but there was only, I think, 3 titles that I would have picked up this week. Teen Titans, which number 2, which is on my pull list. I think there's only 2 issues of that, like most of the other non-bigger titles of DC. There was Rorschach that I also would have picked up. I can't remember what issue we're up to. And the last one, I think maybe I would have picked up, maybe, we don't know, that Love is a Battlefield, I think it's called, the one-shot. A bit funny of one-shot sometimes. But yeah, so we missed out on those 3. They're coming in next week. They'll be in with next week's delivery. The DC shipping kind of sucks now. Everything's separated. So, you know, it is what it is. That's it. And on with the rest of the haul. First off, from Marvel, we got the Amazing Spider-Man 59. Spider-Man and, is it Mr. Negative on the front there? We've got a new, we've got Marcelo Ferreira as the new artist. And the art looks really cool, like compared to what it is, say, 15 issues ago. Yeah, I can't remember who did the art in the you know, that many issues ago, but the art is really cool. Looks very dark, looks very sinister. We're in the Last Remains. They're at the tail end of the Last Remains stuff here. But yeah, like I said, artwork is very cool. Kingpin has got an appearance in there. He's been making himself very visible in the last few issues. But yeah, I will stop showing the art panels there. It's like very good art. Like I like, well, that's only happened in the last, maybe the last issue or 2. But yeah, really enjoying that artwork. Storyline as well, it's been pretty good for me. Next up, we got Eternals number 2. I was not going to pick up number 2. The only reason I did, and you can tell by the guy on the cover, Thanos, yeah, that last panel or 2 that was in that book where he shows up. So I don't think there's a spoiler me saying that. He's on the front cover, so yeah, this is like cover A, so it shouldn't be no big surprise that he is in this book. Because I won't lie, like I dug the art. Like the art looks very, very cool. I was just super confused in the storyline. Excuse my dog that's running around at the moment, snorting and sniffling, and yeah, there's a nice little Thanos artwork there. But yeah, I was very confused. I know nothing of the Eternals, so that's probably why I know literally nothing about them. But then, we got to that last panel. I'm like, man, I want to see what happens here. So yeah, we went with the A cover, Eternals number 2. So we're going to stick with that for a little bit longer and see how that goes. But yeah, I had to pick that up with that last panel, man. So next book we have got Daredevil number 27. Oh, we're up to 27. But anyway, I mean 28, sorry, we're up to 28. So yeah, this is if you haven't seen the last issue of Daredevil, just look away quickly. we've got, yeah, there's symbiote Daredevil there. So yeah, I've turned the page. You can look again if you didn't just exit the video. But yeah, it looks very cool. And there's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of that symbiote Daredevil in there. So I mean, I guess I could show it, but yeah, like I said, I don't like spoil. So I try and make these videos as spoiler free as possible. Yeah, I stuff up from time to time, but yeah, that looks super cool. That artwork there, you got the Elektra Daredevil, and I can't remember that symbiote chick. She had something to do with the court case. She was a bodyguard for Kingpin, maybe something like that. I can't remember. Man, I read so many books. Like every book I pick up, I read. So it's like 20 books a week. I read them all, and you know, if they come out monthly, it's very easy for me to forget what's going on in the last issue of things. We got Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood #3 is the next one. It's a pretty cool cover there. A little red silhouette of the claw with a little night sky and sort of like Japanese background there. Cool cover. This is just a lot of short stories, and like as the title says, Black, White, and Blood. Yeah, Black, White, and Blood, sorry. So yeah, black and white panels with mainly just red, which normally turns out to be blood. But yeah, it's very cool. They're actually cool short stories. Normally I steer clear of issues with short stories in them, unless they're like an anniversary issue or something like that, because I don't usually enjoy them stories. But this has been an exception. This has been like really cool. So there's like 3 or 4 stories in this. Typically in the issues previous to this, there's like 3 or 4 stories. They've all been really good. I've really enjoyed them. So yeah, I keep picking up Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood there too. So that's a $5 book too. So that's, I don't know, like $10 here, something like that. I can't remember. I don't do the maths. I just like pick the stack up and I just keep throwing books on, with very rarely working out what it's gonna come to in the end. We got Excalibur #18. So this has been pretty cool. I haven't minded it. We've jumped on, I like that cover too. So you got Rogue, Gambit, Jubilee, and I don't know who that guy is on the corner there. But that's the main reason why I picked it up. So it features Rogue and Gambit mainly. They're like my favorite X-Men. So I thought after the Ten of Swords, I think I said this last video that I picked up issue 17 in. Yeah, it's fresh arc, so we're rolling with it. They're going after Betsy Babcock, who is Captain Britain. So yeah, it's been pretty good. The artwork is pretty good. I mean, it's artwork's sort of looks, yeah, kind of standard sort of X-Men book. So yeah, that's, I can't remember what happened last issue. I think there was just a lot of talking and things going on. So yeah, you can see Rogue looks very young. So yeah, he's got that young textured face. She always sounded older in the cartoons. Very long. She was 7, was she? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway. Next off, we have got a 3rd print of Star Wars The High Republic #1. So I got a copy of the 2nd print. Don't have the 1st print. Yeah, I'll just quickly flash through this. It's pretty cool. I didn't mind it. I like where it has the potential to go. But yeah, I mean, you know, the 1st print is selling for a lot of money. I'm not buying a 1st print of this for, like, I think it goes for like $50 at the moment here, maybe more. But yeah, I'm not doing that. All right, on to all the indie books now. So I think this is like the big image book of the week. We have got Radiant Black #1. Yeah, so I don't like I said, I actually, they must have My LCS guy picked up that there was like a tear in the book about there, which you can see there's a little ding in it, and yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there is kind of like a little sort of a tear in there. I don't think the camera's picking that up, but like I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a crease. So it's like, yeah, something's definitely happened. So yeah, there's a crease there as well. So let's hope this book doesn't skyrocket in price. But that is not why I collect comic books. No idea what this is about. I've seen it like flash up on the Image Instagram over the last week. So I thought I'd pick it up. The art looks pretty cool. Yeah, so we got this guy doing, I don't know, he can do some shit, apparently. So, yeah, like I said, I got no idea what this is about. But yeah, he turns into this guy. This is like midway through the book. Yeah, so, yeah. That dude turns into that dude. And he must be this, is his name going to be Radiant Black? Or, yeah, what? I don't know. But yeah, that is one of 2 books I got from Image. The next one being Homesick Pilots number 3. I thought we were up to issue 4. But anyway, yeah, this has been pretty cool. Yeah, like punk rock band goes, they want to play in this haunted house. They break into the haunted house. The haunted house starts killing people. Yeah, they're all centered around this band, this other rival band. But yeah, it's fun. Like, you got all this sort of supernatural shit that's going on with the house, and this horseshoe that's like happening, that's going on here. Yeah, so we've got like this green dude appeared now, or is that just because of the lights he's green? I don't know, but yeah, I've been enjoying the book, man. Yeah, I don't think this is a spoiler, but if you don't want to see a potential spoiler, just look away. But I don't think it is. But yeah, you got this like cool bit here with this dude that's being killed in the house, and he's just like sitting in the fridge. Yeah, like his arms like hanging out of the fridge, and yeah, so yeah, I thought this book was really cool. Homesick Pilots. So yeah, Homesick Pilots number 3. On to Dynamite. We got Red Sonja, the Superpowers number 2. I actually enjoyed this book. So from what I remember, these like guys like do this time travel stuff, or they go into these different worlds where they find metas or people with superpowers. I think they've detected Red Sonja as being it, or maybe not. Maybe it's someone else that I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, she thinks these guys are like witches, and yeah, they're trying to like talk sense into her, but yeah, she's just wanting to like kill them. So yeah, what happens, I don't know. I won't go much further than that. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this Red Sonja. This could be the meta dude that I was talking about. That they're looking for. I got no idea. But yeah, I've been enjoying all the Red Sonja Vampirella stuff. So we got that. Red Sonja Superpowers number 2. Speaking of Vampirella, we got Vampirella number 17. There's cover A by Lucio Perillo. I think that's how you pronounce his name, I'm not sure. My dog, man, he just like makes all the noise. He's trying to get there without glare on it. I won't lie, I like the story ain't bad. It's just starting to get pretty good. A lot of sort of like different universe stuff sort of coming into play at the moment. So yeah, I'm still trying to catch up and understand exactly what is happening. But yeah, I mean, I won't lie, I'm mainly collecting these for the covers, and the story isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So, and that is why I picked up this other cover, which I've got no idea who it's by, but I loved it. Like I was flicking through everything, and I'm like, man, that is just a cool cover. I can't decide which one. I like the Perillo covers and I like this cover. So I'm like, I'll just pick them both up. So that's pretty cool. Really like that cover. Vampirella 17. And onwards to, this has been a really cool book. TMNT 114. And he got the two dudes that were in the first movie back in like 1990, or was it 89? Oh man, but yeah, it was when I was a kid, and I wore the VHS out watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you're old enough to remember VHSs, but yeah, it's been a really cool book. Who writes this? Sophie Campbell writes this, I think. She's actually writing some stuff at DC at the moment as well. Can't remember what, but I think it's one of the few Future State books that I've been enjoying. So yeah, we've got the Turtles, lashing out at each other there. Things have been pretty tense between everybody lately, so yeah, and I don't know if the artist has changed, but the art does look different from the last few issues. But anyway, TMNT 114 is the A cover, and I got the cover R1, and that is such a cool cover. I love that cover. This is like cover R1. I think the LCS guy said it was a 10 copy incentive, maybe something like that. I may be wrong, but that, man, I look at that, I'm like, yeah, man, I've got to have that too. And yeah, what I love about my comic store, like I got this for what I paid for the A cover. So he doesn't mark up prices. He sells everything for pretty much the same, unless that does cost him extra. So yeah, it was very fair, very, very awesome spot that he does that. Like, I ramble too much. Anyway, on to IDW. We got Goosebumps number 5. I haven't minded this. This has been pretty cool. The artwork's very, it's not bad. I've seen a lot worse. I think this is supposed to be the last issue of Goosebumps. I'm not sure, maybe wrong, but yeah, Goosebumps. They're running away from these werewolves and shit, and yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's a very nostalgic book. Next up, we've got Mighty Morphin number 4. All right, so yeah, I think on the Power Rangers title, there's a Peach Momoko cover coming out, so I hope to get my hands on that. And this has been a pretty good little introduction to the Power Rangers world. I think this is the one where they're not drifting through space with Draken. I think that's Power Rangers where they're doing that. Not too sure, but yeah, like, the artwork's very cool. The story that's not bad. I don't mind it. I've been enjoying it. And I'll admit, like, it doesn't take me a great deal for me to enjoy books, but it doesn't take me a great deal to not enjoy books either. So, I mean, if I enjoy books, I just pick them up. And that's the whole concept of why I collect. I collect what I enjoy. And if there's a cool cover, I like picking them up. And next off, we've got Origins Part 4 of 6. So we're getting close. This has been pretty cool. It says this dude, he's like the last human alive. He had a hand in like destroying humanity. Yeah, he's like a clone of himself, and he's got like this. He thought was his mum, but it's not. It gets revealed like in the first few pages of the first issue, I think, like that. But yeah, she's not his mum. She's this android. I think she's like she's a robot or something that's got to protect him. But yeah, there's a lot there's a lot sort of going on right now, and it looks really cool. There seems to be a lot more going on in this than the previous issues. I haven't minded, to be honest. I quite enjoyed this book. Sometimes, like, I'm a fan of dialogue if, I just sort of dig what's going on and the concept. But yeah, seems like there's a lot of action going on in Origins. Book book 4 of 6. So we're nearing the end of that. And on to the last single issue I picked up, Dark Horse Comics by Neil Gaiman and P. Craig Russell, Norse Mythology. This has been really cool. This has just been like just a great like Norse mythology book that is completely as different to like the Marvel Thor. It's just like this is just told in a way that Norse mythology is told. Not not the whole action hero sort of thing, and it's very cool. The artwork isn't bad, it's pretty cool. It's not the best, not the greatest. It's, I'll give it a 3 out of 5 if we were to rate it. But the story, I like the covers. They look pretty like they don't look fantastic. The B covers actually look really good, but I haven't started. I want to just collect the A covers. But yeah, I didn't think I'd like this book. Just it sort of seemed like it was going to be a little bit bland, and the art changes. Like, and this must be another story. There's sometimes you get more than one story in the book. Like it follows off into another story, like things like that. But yeah, I didn't think I was going to like this book because I thought it was just going to be a bit bland, bit straight, a bit, straightforward, sort of like, But man, look who's, Neil Gaiman. So yeah, I would love this book more than I thought. This has been a superb read. So Norse mythology. Don't know how many issues this is going to go for, but we're up to 5 at the moment. So who knows if this is it or if there's more. I've got no idea. So anyway, last single issue and the trades I picked up. We got GWAR. I can't even pronounce that. Yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce it because I'm looking at it backwards. And I love GWAR. Is one of my favorite bands. I've seen every Australian show they have done. I've seen their first ones they've done. The last one they did with Dave Brocky, rest in peace. And then I've seen them several times in America with the first new lineup. Oh, and you do get Odorous in this too, which is cool. Yes, I saw them with the first new lineup, which had Volvatron in the lineup, and she was kicked out. But yeah, man, so GWAR. And to carry on with it, I don't know which one came out first, but there was 2 of them. So yeah, we got both of these GWAR books here. So I want to say that first one was the first one there. And yeah, there's Sleazy P. Martini just shooting a dude in the face. But yeah, GWAR is a very, very out there band. You got Volvatron that I was just speaking about down there. So yeah, this is probably one of the more newer ones. And as I was saying, yeah, I've seen them several times. Like I've seen them 3 or 4 times over here in Australia. I've seen them in New Orleans, in New York, and they've been, man, I absolutely love them. And I cannot wait to I don't think I can show some of this. But yeah, very cool, very cool. One of my favorite bands. So I'm pretty happy to have one of my favorite bands comics. I'm not sure who writes it, but anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for sticking around. If you've stuck around this long, let me know what you thought of the video, what you picked up this week, and if you stuck around, I will see you next video.